Good morning students. Welcome back to online class. Today we are going to discuss the continuation of first lesson measurement of large distances. Already we have discussed two methods, isn't it? What are they? The first one is triangulation method. Second one is the parallax method. Now let us move on to the third method, radar method. What is the abbreviation for radar? Radio detection and ranging. A radar can be used to measure accurately the distance of a nearby planet such as Mars. In this method, radio waves are sent from transmitters. So this is taken as a radio waves or is transmitted from the transmitting antenna. After reflection from the planet, now the radio waves are reaches through the planet, and after that the radio waves are reflected, it comes back to the earth station. So here the reflected waves are detected by the receiver. By measuring the time interval between the instants, the radio waves are sent and received. So we have to measure what is the time interval between the reception place and the receiving place. We have to find out. Transmitting place and the receiving place we have to find out. So we can find out what is the distance traveled between the earth station to the other planet. We can find out using the speed formula. What is the speed formula? Speed is equal to distance traveled by time taken. Using this formula we can write distance d is equal to speed of radio waves into time taken. So first we have to find out what is the total distance traveled by the radio waves. In the forward directions it travels the distance, it is denoted by the symbol d. After the reflection the radio waves are comes back to the earth station, it travels the same distance, it is denoted by the symbol is d. So what is the total distance here? D plus d is equal to 2d. So 2d is equal to v into t. So we can write what is the d formula. So what is the d formula? D is equal to v into t by 2. Here v is the speed of the radio wave, as the time taken is for the distance covered during the forward and backward path of the radio waves. It is divided by 2 to get the actual distance of the object. This method can also be used to determine the height at which an aeroplane flies from the ground. So we can find out the height also. Okay. So what is the distance formula? D is equal to V into T by 2. Now let us see the related problem. A radar signal is beamed towards a planet and its echo is received 7 minutes later. If the distance between the planet and the earth is 6.3 into 10 power 10 meter, calculate the speed of the signal. So what are the data are given in the problem? The time is given 7 minutes. The distance between the planet and the earth is given 6.3 into 10 power 10 meter. So what is the formula? Already we know the formula. 2d is equal to what formula? V into t. We are going to find out what is the speed of the signal. So v is equal to 2d by t. Now we got to substitute the known values. D value is given 6.3 into 10 power 10 meter is divided by t. T value is given 7 minutes. So the SI unit of time is second. So the minute is converted into the second. So 1 minute is equal to 60 seconds. So 760 is it's multiplied and it is substituted in the formula. We will get the answer. Now let us see the sum of the range and order of the lengths are given. Here the tabular column is given size of the objects and the distance, and the length it's given as the order it's given. The distance to the boundary of observable universe is given as what? The order of 10 power 26 meter. For example, the size of our galaxy is into 10 power 21 meter. Or the average radius of Pluto's orbit into 10 power 12 meter. Like that we have to write. This is the order of length. And also we can write the thickness of a paper into 10 power minus 4 meter. The wavelength of light is 10 power minus 7 meter. For example, wavelength of light, violet light we have to consider. The wavelength of violet is approximately, you have to write 4000 Armstrong unit. So this 4000 Armstrong unit we have to write this format. 4 into, already we know 1 Armstrong unit is equal to 10 power minus 10 meter. 1 Armstrong unit is equal to what? 10 power minus 10 meter. It is substituted and simplified. We can write 4 into 10 power minus 7 meter. Suppose we have to write the wavelength of red light. So we can write 6 into 10 power minus 7 meter like that. That is 6000 Armstrong unit. Like that we have to write. The size of atomic nucleus into 10 power minus 14 meter. A diameter of a proton into 10 power minus 15 meter. Like that we can write. Now let us move on to the second one, measurement of mass. Already we know that mass is a property of matter. It does not depend on temperature, pressure and location of the body in space, isn't it? So what is mass? It is the amount of matter contained in a body. This is only we have to call it as what? Mass, or the quantity of matter contained in a body. So what is the SI unit of mass? The SI unit of mass is kilogram. Okay, the masses of objects which we shall study in this course vary over a wide range. This may vary from a tiny mass of electron. What is the mass of an electron? 9.1 into 10 power minus 31 kilogram. This is the mass of an electron. To the huge mass of the known universe. It is in the order of 10 power 55 kilogram. Okay. Ordinarily, the mass of an object is determined in kilograms using a common balance, isn't it? But for measuring larger masses like that of planets, stars, etc., we make use of gravitational methods. And some of the weighing balances commonly used for common balance, spring balance, electronic balance, etc. This also is used to measure the mass of an object. And is Chandrasekhar limit, it is denoted by the symbol is CSL, is the largest practical unit of mass. So 1 CSL is equal to 1.4 times the mass of the sun. The smallest practical unit of time is shake. 1 shake is equal to 10 power minus 8 second. Already we know what is mass, what is the definition of kilogram. That and all already we have discussed in the previous videos, isn't it? And one more question. Why is the cylinder used in defining kilogram made up of platinum iridium alloy? In the definition place we have discussed, no? We have to take as what? The platinum iridium alloy is kept in the International Bureau, isn't it? That mass only we have to take as 1 kilogram. This is because the platinum iridium alloy is least affected by environment and time. So it does not affected by the environment and does not changes. It's depending upon what the time is varies. There is no change in the platinum iridium alloy mass. That's why we are taken as what? The cylinder is made up of platinum iridium alloy. Okay, now let us see. Some of the range of masses is given in the tabular column. Here the mass can be written as in the order of mass. For example, we have to take as electron. So, what is the mass of an electron? The electron value we have to take as 9.11 into 10 power minus 31 kilogram. Already we know this one is needed. So, we have to write the electron in the order of mass value 10 power minus 30 kilogram. Proton or neutron having the same mass is into 10 power minus 27 kilogram. SL into 10 power minus 10 kilogram. Dust particle 10 power minus 9 kilogram. Then raindrop 10 power minus 6 kilogram. Grape 10 power minus 3 kilogram. Car into 10 power 3 kilogram. Moon 10 power 23 kilogram. In the order of we have to write it. It's multiplied by some magnitude. Is needed. Earth into 10 power 25 kilogram. Sun into 10 power 30 kilograms, like that. So these are the sum of the range of masses is given in the tabular column. Once you have to read. Okay. So now let us move on to measurement of time intervals. A clock is used to measure the time interval. Everybody knows this one, isn't it? An atomic standard of time is based on the periodic vibration produced in a cesium atom. That is only we have discussed in the definition of 1 second. A cesium 133 atom is used, isn't it? Some of the clocks developed later are electric oscillators, electronic oscillators, solar clock, quartz crystal clock, atomic clock, a decay of elementary particles, radioactive dating, etc. So some of the clocks are developed later only. The order of time intervals are tabulated. See here, a lifespan of the most unstable particle. This is taken as 10 power minus 24. Order of only you have to write 10 power minus 24 second. Then time taken by light to cross a distance of nuclear size is 10 power minus 22. A period of X-rays 10 power minus 19 seconds. Then period of visible light waves in the 10 power minus 15. Order of 10 power minus 15 seconds. Then period of radio waves into 10 power minus 6 seconds. The time period of audible sound waves into 10 power minus 3 seconds, like that. So this one is given as what? The order of time intervals. The event and order of the time intervals are tabulated in the textbook also. Once you have to read what is the range and order of lengths, what is the range of masses, and what are the order of time intervals. Once you have to read. Okay. I hope you understand what and all we have discussed in this video. Thank you.